Hi, my name's Jade from JadeStart. I'm an international business coach, lawyer, accountant, and wife and mother, and I'm here today to talk through a series of topics that just aren't spoken about often enough in the industry. I started out coaching in the beauty industry because I saw a massive need for people to be able to get the tools and education around some really serious topics like finances, debt, business operations, sales strategy, marketing strategy, and it's all good and well to talk about the fluffy stuff on Instagram that everyone talks about, but running a business requires some serious strategy and some serious business nous. And so in this series, I'm going to be talking about a lot of different business topics that are going to equip you to become better business owners so that you can prepare for the worst and the best that can happen in your business, but also have success in your business as well. I'm going to talk a little bit now about how we can prepare our businesses so that we don't get faced with that kind of situation. And there's just a few simple steps you can take. The first one is find out your position. The amount of people in this industry that don't feel comfortable with numbers, so they stick their head in the sand and they have no idea what their financial position really is quite scary. You can't avoid it. You can't stick your head in the sand forever. You are going to eventually need to know, what's your debt levels? What's your cash flow management look like in the future so that you can pay your bills on time? So speak with your accountant, have a meeting with them and tell them to be quite frank and honest with you about things like, do I have enough cash in the bank to cover my liabilities on my balance sheet? Do I have the tax debt under control? Am I up to date with all of my tax filings? I've had clients come to me and say, I really don't know what my position is. I really don't know what to ask my accountant either. I act as a bit of a mediary between the client and the accountant so I can educate them and help them better understand what their position is. So then they go to the accountant and know what questions to ask. And often when they go to their accountants, they find out that their taxes haven't been filed, they're behind on BASs, and they're accruing interest on late payments. And so if you're not keeping on top of these things for you, to keep your accountant accountable and for your accountant, sometimes they can overlook your file as well. So speaking with your accountant regularly, getting across your position financially is the first step. Secondly, you want to make sure that you have a cash flow forecast. So a cash flow forecast is looking at the cash that needs to come in and out of your business and what cash needs to come in and out of your business in the future. Historical cash flows already happened. You can't change that. That's a matter of fact. But you can change what cash comes in and out of your business in future through strategy. So getting a cash flow forecast prepared and speaking with your accountant about managing that cash flow forecast is going to be really important. The next thing you can do is get across your operating costs each month. To be able to get across this figure, you need to have timely and accurate reporting inside your financial accounting software system. So if you use Xero, MyOb or QuickBooks, make sure everything's reconciled and up to date so you can go in and produce an accurate report. Go in and have a look at your cash summary report or cash flow report inside that software and have a look at what does it cost your business to run for a month. You want to have at least 3 months worth of expenses saved up in the bank account. Next, you want to look at strategies to create additional income to help you be able to save this cash. So implementing strategies that can help drive sales, as well as strategies that can help you get your costs under control, is going to help create more profit margins in your business, which will give you more cash to be able to save up. The next thing you can do is start saving cash. A lot of people just focus on paying down debt, especially when they find out that they owe money to the ATO or the local tax agent. They then freak out and go, oh my gosh, I need to pay down that as quickly as possible. Yes, that's a good attitude to have, but you also need cash as well. So whilst paying down your debt, make sure you're also saving in the background as well. So manage your cash so that you've got a portion going to savings, a portion going to your current liabilities, so that way you're keeping on top of everything that's owed in the future, as well as paying down your debt. The next thing you can do is implement proper processes and procedures in your business to make sure that these things don't happen to you. So that means if you have key personnel in your business, so key staff who know how to do certain things really, really well in your business, focus on getting those processes out of that staff member's head and onto paper through standard operating procedures. So no matter what happens when they leave, you have those processes documented and someone else can step into that role. And try to mitigate one person having control over too much in your business as well, because then they're able to create leverage over you and often at the worst possible time. So I hope these tips help you in preparing for the unexpected, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.